The New York Giants have released their initial 53-man roster as we are just days away from Week 1 kicking off. On today's show, we're going to break down the roster. I'm going to tell you that there's some more moves coming, and I will analyze the Giants roster. Before we do, though, Tom Downey, the host of the Dallas Cowboys Report here at Chat Sports, he has challenged us here at Giants Now to a like battle. I want to beat him because I hate the Cowboys, and I hate you, Tom. So if you love the Giants and you want to beat the Cowboys, hit that thumbs up icon right now. This is New York Giants Now by Chat Sports, and I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by as we react to the initial 53-man roster for Big Blue. I want to place an emphasis on initial because things are going to continue to change. This is my 5th year of doing this, and I have learned that the roster you see right now is not going to be the same one come Week 1. It'll pretty much be the same, but more moves will come. The Giants are lighter at some positions compared to heavier at others. And with cuts going down across the National Football League, some players could be coming to the Giants on the waiver wire tomorrow. Let's start with the players that were cut for the New York Giants. We'll start at the defensive line room. Elijah Chatman, probably the shocker of the day. I had him in when it came to my official 53-man roster, but he finds himself on the outside. I would assume they try to bring him back to the practice squad, but TBD. Jeremiah Ledbetter was somebody I was pretty hyped up about, the New York Giants signing in free agency, but he joins Corey Durden, Elijah Garcia, and Jordan Riley as players that have been cut. On the offensive side of the ball, Tommy DeVito has been waived by the New York Giants. I'm sure they're going to try to bring him back to the practice squad, but maybe he looks elsewhere at this point in his career for maybe a real opportunity to make the team. Dante Miller, he was a surprise cut. I thought he earned a roster spot. Obviously, the coaches, they did not think so. Jonathan Ward was cut. Greg Dulcich, another surprise cut for me. 3 touchdowns in the preseason. Guess he didn't do enough. And Jermaine Terry has been waived as well. He was dealing with an injury last couple of weeks. On the offensive line, the New York Giants are moving on from Jimmy Morrissey, Jake Kubis, Jason Williams, Brian Hudson, and Stone Forsythe. None of these are shockers. The Giants did make signing Forsythe a priority in free agency. They got that deal done early on, but their swing tackle, they're going to roll with James Hudson. And the emergence of Marcus Poe, I think, makes them a little bit more confident that they don't have to rely on Forsythe. A lot of cuts at the wide receiver spot. Amir Smith-Marset probably being the most noteworthy and shocking of them all. Montrell Washington, Zach Pascal, Lil Jordan Humphrey, Jordan Bly, Juice Wells, Daquan Felton, and Dalen Cambry have all been cut. I would assume that Juice Wells is back on the practice squad. They gave him almost $240,000 guaranteed to join their team after the draft. That's equivalent to essentially a full season's paycheck of a P-Squad player. So I assume that he returns and continues to play on the same football team as his college buddy, Jaxson Dart. On the defensive side of the ball, my guy, Trace Ford, unfortunately has been waived. He'll be a priority practice squad player for this team. Like 7 pressures in 3 preseason games, 6 tackles as well. He looked good, young. Hopefully they can continue to develop him. Tamon Fox, Deontay Johnson, and KJ Cloyd have also been waived. At the corner spot, O'Donnell Fortune was waived early on. D. Williams was waived. And a shocker, Trey Hawkins, he has been waived as well. The New York Giants are saying that is an injury waive for them. 3 safeties have been cut by the Giants, starting with Kayvon Wallace, Makari Page, and Raheem Lane. So Page was the UDFA out of Michigan, had that interception early on in preseason, and Raheem Lane, spent some time on the Giants' 53-man roster last year. There is some injury news to talk about, so these players are technically still on the team, but they don't count towards the 53-man roster. Eric Gray has been on the PUP all training camp long, as has Victor Dimukeje, and they will remain on PUP. They can return after 4 weeks, but TBD if they will. The biggest news on the injury front is Joshua Azudu is heading to IR with a designation to return. You can put 2 players on IR with a designation to return, and he could do so after 4 weeks. The Giants keep Aaron Stinney on the roster. Azudu goes to IR as he is dealing with an injury. We'll see what happens when he becomes healthy, and the Giants will have to make a decision then. we're going to break down the depth charts of what they look like right now. But first, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. When news comes out, we get you guys a video as soon as possible. I did nothing today except wait for this video to happen and the Giants to release the goods. They did, and we're in the studio. So shout out to y'all. And also, we've picked up over 600 subscribers over the last 24 hours. We really, really appreciate it. But the show must go on, and we're trying to get to Amani Tuber subscribers before week 1. If you love the Giants, hit that sub button. Don't do it for me. Do it for Toe Tap Tumor. All right, depth charts coming up next. There were some positions that I thought kept more players than they should have, and the Giants are lighter in other positions. We'll break all that down. First, though, I got to give a major shout-out to our proud sponsor of today's show, and that is Chubbies. If you go to chubbyshorts.com/chatsports or chubbyshorts.com, promo code chatsports, you're going to get $10 off your order today. Are you ready for some football? If you're not, Chubbies is ready to help you with their NFL collection. Whether you are tailgating, grilling, or riding the highs and lows of the game from your couch, Chubbies has the officially licensed NFL gear to keep you looking like the ultimate fanatic. We had Chubbies on as a sponsor during the NFL draft. The promo code did not apply to the NFL collection. Now it does. So if you want any of this awesome Giants gear that you're seeing on your screen, go to chubbyshorts.com and use that promo code ChatSports for $10 off. Also, if you're a fantasy football fan, you're in luck because Chubbies is the ultimate football apparel brand. So much so, they created their own fantasy football league. George Kittle, Ian Rappaport, and others have come together to assemble the Chubbies League on NFL Fantasy. Each week, the top 5 scorers will win a chance at a Chubbies polo shorts combo with their team's logo. The grand champion gets the chance at the ultimate fan experience, a 5-city, 5-stadium NFL game tour with a +1. While the fantasy flop faces a hilarious and unforgettable punishment only Chubbies could pull off. Head to chubbyshorts.com/thechubbiesleague to learn more and have some fun. Get ready for the most outrageous fantasy football season of your life. Folks, for a limited time, our friends at Chubbies are giving our listeners $10 off if you use promo code ChatSports at chubbyshorts.com/chatsports. That's $10 off your order with the promo code ChatSports. And that includes the NFL collection. Support our show. Tell them we sent you. Express yourself and level up your game day wardrobe with Chubbies. Alrighty, the quarterback depth chart for the New York Giants. Russell Wilson is QB1. I think it's TBD on who QB2 is going to be. For instance, let's say Russell Wilson has a cramp on the second drive of the game and he has to come out for a quarter. Are the Giants going to put Jameis Winston in there, or are they going to put Jaxson Dart in there? I don't even know if they have made a decision on that, but your quarterback room, it features these 3 guys: Wilson, Winston, and Jaxson freaking Dart. The running back room, 3 players as well. Tyrone Tracy going to be the lead back this year. Devin Singletary is still there, and Cam Scadaboo now in the fold. He is back from his hamstring injury. He played in the final preseason game, and he's going to be ready to rock and roll in week 1. The tight end room, they did keep 4 tight ends. Just Greg Dulcich is not one of them. Theo Johnson, Daniel Bellinger, Chris Manhertz, and Thomas Fidone the 7th-round pick, makes the team. Salute to him. I thought he popped as an athlete. His contact balance was awesome. He flashed the hands as well. I'm excited for what he has in store for all Giants fans, and it's good to see that Theo Johnson most likely is going to play week 1 as he has been battling with an injury. I think they would have kept Greg Dulcich if he would have had to maybe miss some time. 6 guys at the wide receiver spot: Malik Nabers, Wan'Dale Robinson, Darius Slayton, Gunnar Olszewski making the team as the return specialist over Amir Smith-Marset. Jalen Hyatt is back with the Giants this year. No real shock there. But the shock is Bo Collins, the UDFA wide receiver at Notre Dame. He finds himself on the initial 53-man roster for Big Blue. I think that 80-yard touchdown, or 80-yard catch where he got down to the 1-yard line, and then it was punched in for a touchdown from Russell Wilson, kind of inked his spot on this team, and he made the most of his opportunities during the summer when he was working with the first-team offense due to Malik Nabers being injured. 10 big guys on the offensive line on the Giants' 53-man roster, or the initial one. Andrew Thomas, John Runyon, John Michael Schmitz, Greg Van Roten, and Jermaine Eluemunor. Those are your starting five, with James Hudson as the swing tackle, Aaron Stenny, Schlotman, and Evan Neal as your backup interior offensive lineman, and Marcus Bowe on the right side, and Josh Azudu on IR. You got 5 defensive tackles, a little bit light here for the Giants. Dexter Lawrence, Roy Robertson-Harris, Rakeem Nunez-Roches, shout out to Nacho, DJ Davidson earning a roster spot, shout out to him. Thought he had a great summer, thought he had a good preseason. Salute to Big DJ, and Darius Alexander also a part of this group. Just 4 edge rushers kept for the Giants. I thought Trace Ford was going to be a part of this. Winds out, he's not. Burns, Thibodeau, Carter, Golston. If you want to win football games this year, it's because those 4 guys are going to help you do it. At the inside linebacker room, a little bit heavier than I would have initially thought. Bobby Okereke, McFadden, and Darius Musow. No shockers there. But Darius Flanagan-Fowles and Chris Board. I thought one of those guys was in and the other one was out. Both of them are special team specialists. Giants go a little bit heavier there. 7 corners kept for the Giants. That is a high number for an NFL roster perspective. Maybe a move is coming somewhere there. Maybe they didn't want to cut Corey Black, but Paulson Adebo, Drew Phillips, Cordell Flott, Deontay Banks, Art Green, Nick Jones, and Corey Black are the 7 players on the initial cornerback depth chart, and TJ Moore, he is on IR as well. Just 3 safeties have been kept. Javon Holland, Tyler Nubin, and Dane Belton. What does this tell me? More moves are coming. They are not going to go into week 1 against Washington with just 3 safeties, whether that is a priority waiver claim, whether that is a trade, something else is coming at this safety depth chart. And your specialists, Graham Gano, Jamie Gillen, and Casey Kreider. That is your New York Giants 53-man roster projection. So, we've gone through it. Grade the Giants roster for me. Scale it from 1 to 100. 1, you think it's the worst team in the NFL. 100, you think it's the best team in the NFL. Grade the Giants roster for me in the comment section. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram, @MarshallGreen_. If you made it this far in the show, hit that thumbs up icon.